Hola, students!
Hey kids, Coach M and Coach Simmons here, coming to you with another PE lesson for this week. We are going to be working on yoga.
What is yoga? Well, yoga is a group of physical, mental, and spiritual practices which originated in ancient India.
Yoga combines physical exercise, mental meditation, like we did last year. If you were here last year, we did meditation once in a while, and breathing techniques to strengthen your muscles and relieve stress. Hey, Coach Simmons, why do we work on flexibility?
Well, stretching helps prevent injury and helps muscles recover after exercising.
Stretching also helps your muscles perform better.
And stretching feels good.
Woo! So today we're going to work on 8 of the most common and basic yoga poses.
The following slides are examples of 8 basic yoga poses.
Please listen to the pose explanation.
Next, practice each pose.
And then at the end, you'll have a chance to do a little matching game in which you'll match the correct picture with the correct pose name after reviewing and practicing.
Okay, the first pose we're going to go over is the tabletop pose. Just listen and watch us, and then we'll have you get an open space by your desk. So the first pose, tabletop pose. And if you can see Coach, you're going to rest on your hands and knees. The knees are shoulder width apart, palms directly under your shoulders, fingers facing forward. So everyone right now, get beside your desk. You're going to mimic Coach M here. Again, you're going to rest on your hands and knees shoulder width apart, palms directly under the shoulders, fingers facing forward. Okay? Hey kids, focus on breathing. You should feel this in your shoulders. All right? We are going to hold this pose for 30 seconds. You're going to do it with Coach. Ooh, not 30 minutes, but 30 seconds. Ready? Go. And rest.
Ooh, I felt that in my shoulders, Coach.
But let's see. Let's pause it for a sec. You should be able to just tap it. Actually, I should be able to.
Okay, good.
Set it next to the speaker.
Oh, because it'll play here?
No, on the other side, I think. Or just put it in the middle of the keyboard so it's loud enough.
That's going to mess up the...
I'll start that and the timer.
Okay, sorry about that. We're having technical difficulties. I have to rely on Coach Simmons' technical abilities because Coach M is really bad with technology. Okay, so we're going to move on to our next pose. Now, remember when we're doing these poses, you want to watch us do it first. So Coach Simmons is going to do the cat pose next. So we're going to explain it, and you're going to watch her, and then you're going to do it with her for 30 seconds. Okay, and again, remember to focus on your breathing and really holding the pose for the whole time. Okay, cat pose, Coach Simmons is going to assume the tabletop pose that we just did. You just did with me. Then she's going to make her back rounded up. And then she's going to tuck her chin in toward her chest, and you're going to hold that. You should feel that stretch in your back. Okay, so go ahead and get in tabletop position to start, and Coach Simmons is going to put some breathing music on for us. Remember, you want to breathe the whole time you're doing the stretch.
Yep, we're going to do this for 30 seconds. So let's play some music.
Do I need a timer?
I got your timer.
You got my see? Just hook me up, Coach.
Oh. No, now my device is not working.
Okay, your 30 seconds starts now. Keep breathing. Make sure that your back is round and that your chin is in towards your chest.
And that's 30 seconds. Okay, our third pose is the cow pose. So watch Coach M first. She's going to assume the tabletop pose. She's going to drop her belly towards the floor. And she's going to arch her back looking up towards the ceiling. Okay? That is the cow pose. So everyone right now, get in the floor and assume the tabletop pose. Drop the belly towards the floor. Arch your back looking up towards the ceiling. We're going to do this for 30 seconds starting now. Remember to look up towards the ceiling. Remember to look up towards the ceiling. And stop.
Okay, kids, the next pose is called the standing forward bend pose. You're going to try to grab your ankles by bending forward at the waist. Now watch Coach Simmons first.
Okay, I'm going to have to get a good stretch. I'm still working on my flexibility. So I'm going to try my best.
If you can't reach your ankles, you could just grab behind your legs somewhere.
Like me.
And you can bend your knees if necessary. Just go. Remember, we always want to work on whatever level we are on. So if it's too much for you, you could scale back, like I said, to bend your knees a little, or grab up a little bit higher, like Coach Simmons was doing. Okay, gonna hold that for 30 seconds, remembering to breathe. Here we go. Ready, Coach?
Yep.
Go. So Coach Simmons is on a level, a little bit easier level with hers, and that is okay.
All right, one of my favorite poses, child's pose.
Are you calling me a child?
Oh, sometimes you might act like a child. Oh, brother. Okay, you're going to sit back. Watch Coach first. She's going to sit back on her heels. Slowly bring your forehead down to the floor. Rest your arms alongside your body. Almost like a tornado drill, but we're not putting our hands over our head. Okay. All right, kids, get down in child's pose. We're going to hold this pose for 30 seconds. I will tell you when to start. Your 30 seconds begins now. Just relax. Think of something exciting, maybe you're looking forward to later. Breathe in your nose, out your mouth, into your mouth. Just relax. And rest. Slowly come out of child's pose. We don't want anyone getting dizzy.
Okay, our next pose is called downward facing dog. Now listen, watch first because we're going to walk through the steps and then you guys are going to do it. So you're going to start in tabletop pose. That was our first pose. So you're going to start in tabletop pose with your hands under your arms and your knees bent. Then you're going to rise up onto your feet, but keep your hands on the floor. And then you're going to place your bottom up in the air, creating an upside down V. Just like Coach. You look like a pretty good upside down V. All right, so let's try it together now. So from the beginning, we're going to hold that pose for 30 seconds, remembering to breathe. Ready?
Yep.
Tell me when, Coach.
Yep.
Okay, rise up to your feet from tabletop position. Make sure that you feel like you're an upside down V. Is the blood rushing to your head?
Absolutely. And we're going to slowly come back down.
To tabletop.
And slowly sit back up. And wait for the next pose. Happy baby pose. Okay, now Coach went from a child to a baby. All right, you're going to listen and watch. Lay on your back and put your knees to your chest. So Coach is going to lay on her back. Let's make sure I got you in the picture. There we go. Grab the outer part of your feet with your hands. Good. And she's going to rock side to side. So everyone get on the floor. If you're not already, you're going to lay on your back and put your knees to your chest. Grab the outer part of your feet with your hands and rock side to side.
If it's too hard, you could always grab your knees.
Oh, that's a good way to modify that.
You could do that if it's too hard to grab the outer part. Sometimes it's easier to grab the inner part.
Inner part works as well. Okay, so for 30 seconds, let's do this. Go. Just relaxing, rocking side to side. And slowly sit up.